Amazing. Definitely it was a breathless 2 hours. I was on the edge of my seat. High tension, lots of twists, heartbreaking and satisfying scenes, as it was for 5 seasons. The special touch at the end was great, it moved me so deeply. We have witnessed a unique journey since 2015 with Uhtred and the other wonderful characters. I will never forget this beautiful show and the amazing cast. We rarely come across such quality and special works. If you like historical genres, you should definitely watch the epic The Last Kingdom series and its sequel 7 Kings Must Die. You will never regret it. Ever since Netflix took over the series, the storylines have been predictable, lazy and uninteresting. The cinematography has been dull as well. But the greatest insult was the relationship between King Ethelstan and the new character. Athelstan has been recorded as being very pious and holy. There was no reason to include a storyline that definitely would never occur in the life of a holy man during the Middle Ages. That story aside, are we supposed to believe that Ethelstan would doubt Uhtred, who was like a father to him? I understand leaving the viewer to form his own ending, whether Uhtred lives or dies. But by just depicting Valhalla, it means Uhtred would never again be united with Beocca, his sons, Hild, Finan, Ethelflad. I thoroughly enjoyed this captivating tale and didn't want it to end. I will miss Alexander Draymond's Uhtred, whom I've enjoyed so much in the Last Kingdom serial as well before this film was released. Everything about this film is authentic and so absorbing it really takes you back to the time before England was born. The acting, direction, production, everything, all was flawless. At this point, after having just watched it, I'm sure I'll be watching it again and again. About all I can hope for is a prequel, I guess. Unless maybe Uhtred didn't really die. One can only hope there's another film in the works. I'm also looking forward to seeing Draymond's unrelated future projects. He really fills the screen and brings the film to life. He's got that special something. This movie is a beautiful coda to The Last Kingdom. Yes, some of the story felt a bit rushed, but only as compared to the series. The Battle of Bebbanburg was the most spectacular, expertly executed battle I've ever seen. The shield wall was terrifying and exciting at the same time. The ending was absolutely perfect. Lord Uhtred was a hero for the ages. Top-notch performances from all of the main cast as well as new cast members. The fights and action sequences were so exciting that I could feel the blows as they happened. The updated music was gorgeous and as in the series added feeling and atmosphere. The cinematography was stunningly beautiful. I absolutely loved the series. I've watched it several times. It is my favorite series and I never miss an opportunity to tell someone they should watch it. I was beyond excited when they announced a Last Kingdom movie was being made and have been looking forward to its release for months. I'm very sad to say I felt like the movie was a big disappointment. Part of it may be because I'm used to having an entire series worth of episodes to watch and everything had to be condensed down into an hour and 51 minutes. It pains me to say this, but that was a mistake. There was too much to cover and everything felt rushed or half done. Some of the hallmark things that make the series so great were missing from the movie. There weren't any great, bro moments, between Uhtred, Finan, and Sihtric. Boy, was that a letdown. There isn't a main love story. I thought Uhtred was supposed to end up with Edith. Exclamation mark. I felt like the big battle at the end of the movie wasn't great, very disorganized, and anticlimactic. It does not compare to any of the battles from the series. Not even close. So many of the main characters were missing from the show. I was anticipating seeing Steora, Lady Aelswith, young Uhtred, Hild, Edith, and possibly even characters such as Saleif and Elfwin since they were all featured in Season 5. Seriously, where was Hild? Also, the person that played Queen Eadgifu in the series was different from who they cast in the movie. I really like who played her in the series. I prefer her over who they cast for the movie. Overall, the movie just wasn't what I was wanting or expecting. I love the end of Season 5 where everyone is at Bebbanburg, and they are all happy and safe. They were celebrating in the courtyard and chanting, Uhtred, Uhtred, Uhtred. That is how I'll choose to remember the end of this series and not how the movie chose to end it. Season 5 ended on such a high note. I felt like it was a perfect ending to the perfect show. Honestly, the movie wasn't needed and after seeing it I wish they wouldn't have made it. They tried to cram an entire season's worth of development and plot into 2 hours.